Oh, God.
For all you mad bastards loving the Big Show podcast, get up even closer on Instagram, YouTube and TikTok, or raw dog it 4 to 7 every weekday on Radio Hauraki.
All right. Who's the juvenile little tool that's drawn penises all over our set list today?
Because we're a rock band.
Wasn't me, man.
Wasn't me, brother.
It wasn't me either.
You were here first, Jace.
I think
and
it was.
You were in the studio alone with these pieces of paper.
No, it was Pugsan, I think, just having a bit of a go at us, because I've got one too.
Yeah, good on you, mate.
Yours is really shit.
Yeah.
Yours was drawn in haste.
He obviously got over it very quickly. How are we going, fellas? We good?
Mine's on the downward.
I'm good.
Mine's downward dong.
Because look there, old Mogi, once you've showed the cat. Oh, wow. Yours is like aggressive. Yours is really
Mine's
aggressive.
doing wheeze.
Yeah. How are your pubes going? Mine have grown. I've got a bit of a shadow happening now. I'm happy about that.
Yeah, how are your pubes going, Mogi?
I haven't had a decent look today, I'll be honest with you.
I was traumatised.
I will tell you, though, I forgot about it. And I was at the gym today and I got nude in the change room and I'd up. Better cover that up.
Is it that bad?
I think it's pretty.
It's
rare.
Yeah,
But
right.
you know
don't
what
see
I
that
mean?
every day.
I don't want this to be our discussion today, but you know what I mean by that little. It's kind of like a triangle of where
What's
your
the
pubes
hat?
are.
It's the hat Mogi always talks about.
Front lawn.
And it's kind of like a you know, what do they call it? A gunt. You know,
Do you know what a
No,
gunt
that's-
is?
that's
but
not
it's
a gun.
kind of I know it's not, but it's like bulby, and when it's
Your
nude,
pubis.
yeah, when it's nude, it's a very unattractive piece of skin.
Well, this is what's interesting. There's nothing wrong with mine. So it sounds to me like you are rocking a gunt.
Right.
And because there's nothing unattractive about it except for, a bit of discolour, a couple of moles and shit like that.
I don't have any of that sort of carry on.
But you've got a gunt.
I've got a gun.
The fact you even referred to it as gunt-like.
Hoyte's got a gunt.
And my wife actually said to me last night, I haven't even seen it yet. And I said, nor will you.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Will you not show her?
No.
26 going on 27 years of marriage, you're not going to show her.
I'm
your
talking
gunt.
about, I went hardcore, fellas, and I'm not happy.
But it's between a man and his wife, surely.
Yeah, I know.
Would you-
But maybe I'll show it tonight.
Would you rather show Mogi your gunt
Oh, yeah.
or your wife?
My wife.
Now, that's the thing.
Because
Now I'm not worried about the shortness of the hair now. Now I've got my eye out for the gunt.
I don't know those.
Because he's saying it's so unattractive.
Yeah, it is.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's like that. It's kind of triangular shaped, going down to your fatus.
Is it?
And,
Do you have to
it's,
jerk the penis
it's
off while
almost
you're-
like a little fatty.
Glad this is on video, by the way. This is on YouTube.
It's a little fatty.
Yeah,
Right.
it's your pubis.
Yeah, so it's just, and if there's no pubes on it, then it's not an
So
attractive
when you
piece
say
of skin.
there's no pubes on it, so how long? Seriously, hold up your fingers. How long
Well,
are
it's
your
3
pubes?
mil, isn't
Oh,
it?
3
It's 3
mil.
mil. That's
3
what
mil.
a 3 is.
I'll be honest with you, fellas.
I think.
It was 1 mil.
You did a number one.
Yeah.
So you went from 0 to 100 on your massive bush.
But I'll be honest with you, I didn't know they had numbers on them.
What the?
Yeah.
I didn't read the numbers on them. So I just went, wing, 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 and then I'd committed, and I was like, oh, hang about. But anyway, on other
So
topics,
it's a number one.
yeah.
You're giving yourself a buzz cut
Yeah.
on your pubis.
Yeah,
So
man.
that is beyond aggressive.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
it's buzz gunt.
And my hope is that it's so aggressive that it grows back real quick.
No, that's the
won't.
sort of thing that is such a shock to the system that it never grows back.
See,
I really want to see it now. Can I see it?
No.
Come on, Jay, show us your gunt.
No, I'm not
Come on, man,
showing
show us your
anyone the
pubis.
Can I
gun.
see that? Show us your gun.
Oh, no.
Show us your gun.
Come on, Jace, man. How about this? Instead of showing us,
Yeah, show.
you show Pugs, and we'll put a photo on Instagram. And we'll do a big poll.
How do we always resort to this? How do we? It's immediately.
I don't know, but
Well, he
listen,
started it.
listen,
Immediately we're here.
if you each paid me $1,000, I'd do it.
Actually, that reminds me of something I've got to bring up on the show.
You do what?
I'd put my gunt on Insta.
Okay, I'll pay you $1,000 for that.
No, you
No,
wouldn't.
and Keyzie.
Yeah.
And I want it directly into my
I
account.
would love to see that on Instagram.
Can you imagine?
I remember there was an issue we couldn't even talk about. We couldn't even have smokes hanging out of our mouths. You remember that? We did
Yes.
that video and we had to take it down.
Well,
Yes.
no, to be fair, it wasn't because we had smokes. It was because you were putting a smoke in my mouth and lighting it and encouraging me to smoke it.
That's
There was
right.
that one. There was another one as well they didn't like.
Like, come on, Keyzie, have your first puff, brother. Let's go.
Get it
brother.
in. Yeah.
That's when Keyzie got his button mushroom out.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and they were like, oh.
Yeah.
And initially we got away with it because people were like, what even is that?
Yes.
Because they couldn't recognise it. And then when they realised what it was, they were like, oh.
Okay, Gunt Boy. Then.
The Hauraki Big Show, weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki. The Hauraki Big Show podcast.
I had one of those situations today where
Did you?
I went to a party on
Saturday.
Saturday, and I met a guy there who I kind of know.
What's his name then?
Was it a swingers party?
No, it wasn't a swingers party.
Just give us his first name.
He's a builder.
Just give us his
Bob.
first name, Bob.
Yeah. He's a builder, and I said, "Oh, we
He
should
goes
get,
hammer and tongs.
we
eh?
should
Fuck yeah.
we should get you over to our place to look at our decks."
Why do you always try and get free stuff done?
It's not about free; he's charging. But it was one of those sort of situations where I said, give us a quote, give us an idea of what we're looking at here. So he came over today to sort of look at the decks and so forth, and he was talking like it was a done deal.
Oh, yep.
And I was like, "Oh, but
Quote.
yeah, just fire the quote through, mate." I mean, he's a lovely guy and he's very good. But, and actually, I hope he doesn't listen to this because he didn't. But
Who, Bob?
yeah, Bob. But when you're in that awkward situation of going, I just kind of want an idea as opposed to
Yes, we're
lock
going to
it
go
in,
ahead.
let's
Yeah,
go
yeah,
ahead.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
that as a builder, he knows that a quote is not
Yes.
the end
How-
of.
have
But
you-
it's a good way to put a bit of pressure on when you need some work.
Yeah.
Sweet,
it
so
is.
Saturday all good for you,
yeah,
man?
exactly. And then old Horty J goes, "Oh, yeah."
Yes,
I
mate,
think
it's-
as someone who never gives quotes, I would find it like engaging your brain and like looking at things and putting it all together. I'm already attached to the project. You know what I mean? Because I'd be the same. I'd be
Invested.
like, this the way I do it is we do this and we do that.
Well, then I thought, Jesus, why don't I get Keyzie's dad up to do the
But
deal?
he hasn't even done
now
mine
we're
yet.
talking. Now we're talking.
what
That's
was the
smart.
quote? What
That
was
is
the
smart.
quote?
I haven't had it yet.
Yeah, right. We had a fella come round to our place because the stairs, and I say our place, we rent it, the stairs were falling apart. And he did them yesterday, came out and had a look on Friday, did them yesterday, completely replaced them out the back. So probably 8 steps made out of wood. Must be so satisfying. Every time, as a builder, every time you do something, every single day, you'd be so satisfied. It's awesome.
The visual
To be able to do
satisfaction.
that,
eh?
it's
Yeah.
like, look at that. I just made some fucking stairs. Go fuck yourself.
Totally,
And now you're going to
man.
pay me for it.
Totally. I fucking love that shit,
Yeah.
Mogi. Like, I look at, because, we got our ensuite done and shit, and I was like, God, what an awesome thing. And he was
Yeah.
fucking the bomb, man, this guy. He's a real perfectionist.
Is this the guy with the shower window that just fell out?
No.
Oh, a
that was the
different guy.
shower installers.
Oh, okay.
But
Oh, I
I'm
remember
the
that
same.
guy.
I'm the same because I massively admire people
Yeah.
like that, and I go, "Fuck, I wish I could do
Yeah.
that." And I suppose, and even funnily enough, today I was thinking about maybe I should learn woodwork.
I don't know about woodwork because woodwork's kind of a waste of time. That's the shit you
Yes.
do when you're 11. But carpentry.
Yeah, carpentry.
I agree. I was thinking the same thing when I saw these steps. I was like, well, there's no reason I can't do that except I'm fucking unco.
Yeah, and I have.
And I'll botch it up. But you only botch it up until you don't. It's like any apprentice.
Yes,
they
well,
suck
that's
until
right.
they don't.
Yeah.
And as long as you're prepared to measure 5 times and then do it.
Oh, and I always do. And still I'll fuck it up.
And for me, actually, it's equipment. I go, oh, I don't have the, because they have all the fancy
But you got all
band
the
saws
shit.
and
Yeah,
shit,
but you buy all that shit up.
Yeah, but then I do it and it just goes rusty because I never use it.
Like,
Yeah,
put
sure.
it in a shed, not out in the...
Well, you have to make it,
Effort.
an effort, Jace, I'm afraid.
An
Yeah, there's a
effort
few
and
things
effort.
like that I'll be keen to do this year. I'm keen to learn how to fish because I want to know how to, when the zombies come.
Yes. Feed your family.
Yeah, feed my family. And
Yeah,
hunt,
totes.
You know-
hunt as well.
You know what you could
I want
do?
to know how to dress a pig.
because Hoyte J loves fishing, right? So you could
do you know anyone, man, that'd be able to?
no, but you could get all the fishing gear, right? Because he's got heaps of free time.
That's true.
And then you'll get all the fishing
I can
gear.
send you out fishing.
No,
Well,
and then you'll go fishing with Hoyte J, and he'll always be busy.
He's always busy, yeah.
Even though he's got heaps of free
Even though he's
time,
got
and
nothing
we should go fishing together.
I've made I said to my girls when we were over in Sydney at the end of last year.
Another empty promise.
I said, here's what I want to do this year. I want to learn the piano and I want to play. I want to be able to play this album called Midair by Paul Buchanan.
An entire album.
An entire album. But listen, it's really basic piano.
Right.
It's not like ding, ding, ding. It's like one note, one note, one note. And I want to learn all the songs.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
By the end of the year.
This is great. We need, because
I
keyboard.
just need to find the right keyboard.
Well, we're doing we've got a keyboard here, yeah.
Which we'll use for a performance
Absolutely.
at some stage during the year to see how you go.
Well, we're doing, what are we doing today? New Year's resolutions on the show, aren't we?
Yes, and that's yours.
There you go. So we can do honesty there, because that's you want it to be funny, but that is funny.
That is.
Trust me, it will be funny.
So what's the name of it? Because we'll find Tell
great.
Pugs the album.
Yeah.
It's called Midair by
Great.
Paul Buchanan.
Okay, we'll talk about it on the show today. We'll play a bit, and then in 2 months, you've got 2 months to learn one of his songs.
No, I've got the whole year to learn the whole album.
Yeah, but you're not going to learn all 12 of them. You're going to learn the first one first.
Well, that was my thinking, is I'd learn one a month.
Well, that's the thing. Well, in a month's time, you can come play the first one on the radio.
That's a good way of doing it.
Yeah.
At the end of the year, we'll do a concert.
Oh, my God. And you know where we should do it? The Ranui Community Hall.
But it's really, minimal. You guys would hate it.
No,
I'd love it.
Not at all.
It sounds like I'm
Not
going
at
to
all.
love it.
But yeah, okay, good.
So-
I just have to get the right keyboard.
No,
I tell you what.
Oh, you did. Put that one there. Who's is that?
well, it's the show's one. It's the station's one.
It's like living with somebody with Alzheimer's, isn't it? It's been there for 2 years.
I know. Like I seriously haven't noticed it before.
Okay, so
I'm stealing it.
the 14th of Feb, Hoyte J plays his first song on
and
the air.
even better, you can dedicate it to your wife because that's Valentine's Day.
Okay.
Done. Done.
We'll get her in here. All right.
Absolutely,
Lock
we'll
that
get
in
her
in.
for Pug
14th
Fun.
of Feb. Okay,
and
done.
also make sure all the cameras are on Pugs because we're going to need to package that up and get off to the radio awards.
And the music awards. All right. Hey, listen to the Hauraki Big Show, 4 to 7 weekdays.
Good
Radio
shit.
Hauraki. Okay.